Okay, here's a couple of mods that I'm working on. The first one is the larger pet food. You can see that this is a pet food container. This one right here is like $17 or $20, something like that, at one of the dog Petco, something like that, I guess. PetSmart, Petco. And they have them in all shapes and sizes and varieties. This is the 15-pound. Now this one here is a lot bigger, and I've kind of scuffed it up and beat it up, and I've mounted these angle brackets or eye brackets on there so that they can go back here, and the H rail or the H crate would get slid back all the way to the back, and it would sit right here where the wheels are. Now in the overall scheme of things, what's going to happen is I'm going to punch a hole here and a punch a hole there, and then I'm going to punch a hole in the center or over off to the side for a drain cock, and I'm going to get a pump from Walmart. They're like $35, and get some through wall tubing, and the drain and the pump would be removable, and do the same thing with this one here, except for not on the handles side. Well, I guess they're all handle sides. It may be going in on the side there. Basically to pump water, fresh water up into it, and then have it drain out, and have it a constant flow coming out as it is coming in, and it'll circulate the water and keep your bait fresh. Now this is quite a bit bigger than that one, and I'm imagining with the full of water, most of you do not want to have that kind of mess on your hands. And what you can do is you can actually pop a couple weep holes in it that you can plug with little, you can use golf tees to stick in the holes, and let it just weep the water out at whatever level that you want it to be at, and it'll drain right out through the scuppers there. I mean, if you don't want water any higher than, say, this, then you drop some holes in there and let it pump it in there, and it'll drain it out and keep the water fresh. Now the one thing about this is that there's no baffles in it, so you're going to need to put a big sponge or a towel or a rag or something in there, because you're going to kill your shrimp if you're using live shrimp, having to swim constantly when they need to latch onto something and to survive. Getting beat around and beat up and all that stuff. They're not going to live, and then you might as well just get frozen bait instead of paying the money for live shrimp. Now what I've done is I've cut the center out of it. That's look just like that, and I cut this center part out of the ring. It'll still twist off, but I put this Hobie 8-inch mount on there so it's easier to get in and out. Okay, and lock down. That's the one. And again, this one here is basically going to be for the same thing. This would be more for going offshore, where you're using bigger baits, like if you go out and cast net some mullet, bigger mullet. Some of the mullet around here are huge right now. That would probably be the tank that you'd want to use for that. This one here would be more for inshore, a couple dozen live shrimp. I haven't painted it. I haven't put the eye hooks on there, the mounting points there, and I'm not going to put the Hobie hatch on it. That thing was $70 freaking. And I will paint it, and it'll also use the aeration, and that one would probably just have a straight drain in, pump in and drain out with no weep holes, because it's so small. It's only 15-pound of dry dog food, so you figure it's probably about 20 pounds full of water. I don't know if it'd be that much, but anyways, pretty easy to spin on and off the lid there, so it'll fit back there as well. The problem with this one here is it's so big. Putting it back here in this well, you can see the the ridge right there, the molded in ridge, and the well starts there, and there's not really quite enough room to have it facing forwards with this in there. Now I see a lot of people that'll take this out and they'll mount tubes on it like this, on the sides of the bait tank live well, and just not even carry this. But who knows, you know, it's all up to you how it, whatever turns your screws. So there's that. So that's a project that I'm working on slowly but surely, that's that. Do me a favor, if you see anything on here that you like and I've been helpful in any way, shape, or form, give you some ideas, whatever, hit the like button. And if it occurs to you, maybe hit the subscribe. And if you've got a channel that you need support, by all means, hit me up and let me subscribe to your channel. And hopefully we can make a little bit of money having fun with what we like to do. Or we just look like retards standing in a storage lot with your cell phone pointed at dog food containers. There's also that. Thanks. Be blessed.